Well, it happened. My one tree finally released all of its leaves, and also it's starting to snow. So we're kind of at that part of the year. I've got some raking to do. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with the leaves. I think I've got some big bags I can put in, but I don't know what to do with those. So we're gonna figure that out, I guess. I basically immediately broke my rake right there. As I was starting, so I had to go buy a new one, unfortunately. Sailboat's almost covered. Got some more ratchet straps while I was out for the other tarp. The sailboat's all wrapped up. Really sad to see since I didn't get it out a single time this year, but you know, it is what it is. I was recovering from my finger injuries. In the spring we'll get sailing. It's just too windy to rake effectively. Kind of a bummer. Thank you so much for 2,500 subscribers. Pretty exciting to see the channel grow as quickly as it has been. I've been experimenting kind of with what works and what doesn't. Turns out if you give YouTube money and they promote your stuff, a lot more people watch. Who would have thunk? But 2,500 in a very short amount of time is pretty exciting and is by far the biggest bit of growth I've seen. Basically in the last month, it's been unprecedented, very exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Just some goofy guy working in a garage. People seem to like the car thing. Beetle. Little update on the garage. I'm kind of cleaning things up for winter. I'm hoping to get one more vehicle in the garage next to the Bug while still being able to access my snowblower, because I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that we're supposed to be getting like another Snowmageddon, you know, record-breaking snowfall. So we're trying to kind of get things organized so I can, you know, at least use little bits of the garage. I'm a little worried about the roof just because this thing is an old garage. It's from the 1940s. And I really just want to make sure that I can protect this car, right? So I'm actually gonna see if I can pull the Bronco in, take up as much extra space as possible roof-wise, so in case it collapses, it'll maybe protect the Bug. Maybe it's a ridiculous thing, but you know, whatever, we're gonna try it. I also have a pile of Volkswagen Subaru adaptation stuff that did find a buyer for it, but he's in Europe, so I've gotta eventually pack all this stuff up and send it over to him. It's a fairly smallish package, so hopefully it won't be too bad to ship, but it's gonna weigh probably close to 60 pounds. Gotta get this Bronco fender on the Bronco before winter, because I would really like to get this out of my garage and then throw away the existing one. Like I said, I think I should be able to fit the Bronco in here. The saddest thing really is seeing the Bug up on its wheels, pushed against the wall, no engine, all torn apart, and especially going to be much more torn apart in the spring when I start to enact my plan for it. Unfortunately, the Volkswagen motor is still super duper seized, so we're gonna pull the heads off and wash it down, and I'm probably gonna do my very best to get this loosened up here before the snow flies, because I want to bring this into my guest bedroom. That's the goal, so I can work on it over the winter. Extra engine stand can go away, engine hoist can go away, I won't be needing that, but I gotta get that back to my friend at some point. My super cool roommates, super cool bikes will be coming out of here at some point in the next couple weeks, make some more space. I've been a little bit slower on uploads recently just because I've actually had a great deal of stress in my life. I started a new job. I just got the position officially announced today across the company. I've taken a job at the same company that I've been in, and that comes with a lot of stresses, right? The transition to new job within a company is never an easy one. So I've really been focusing on that and trying to do a good job at my normal job, and then of course take on some new responsibilities. And it's been a lot recently, and I don't know how to mitigate stress. I've never been good at dealing with my stress, and sometimes when you're being asked to do really hard things, you know, you've got big lofty goals ahead of you to try and meet. You know, it's just a really stressful thing. I've been working a lot more hours, and I've been trying my very best to learn and just claw my way up so I can get a breath of fresh air out of the water of work that I'm drowning in. I definitely don't want to sleep on the YouTube growth, because I'm really excited about that, and I want to be doing more projects, and I really love making the videos about the projects. It's just the projects are going to maybe look a little bit different this winter, as I am going to be putting in a lot of extra effort at work trying to get stuff done and learn all the things and make sure I'm meeting all the goals I need to be meeting, as well as trying to get my own personal projects done and YouTube as well. So it's going to be a weird balance. It's going to be a big season of growth for me personally, professionally, trying to grow. Growth is hard, hard. Growth is painful sometimes, and it's something I want to be good at, and I just haven't been, and I haven't had to grow like this quickly for quite some time now. Probably not since I got my job right out of college. So anyway, the garage is still messy. I've got one more big dump run that I'm gonna do tomorrow over lunchtime, which is great. Dump is very close to my workplace. Yeah, I've just got plenty of things to do and not enough time to do it, which I feel like is just a hard lesson of life that I've had to learn. I'll never ever have the time to do all the projects I want to, and I have to come to terms with that. And I also have to remember I need to rest. Sometimes with work, it's easy to continue working until it's done. It's just, that's been what's built into me. There's never ever going to be an end to the work, right? So I think it's really important to remember to take care of yourself, leave well enough alone, raise the flag when you can't get the job done, and go home and try to enjoy your life, which is very, very short in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? I left my super cool retro lawn chair in the shot. Get out of here. I'm really excited to start working on the concept of this car. I think I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Going to be a lot of work. It's going to be starting over in a lot of ways, but I'm going to keep the wheels because the BBS wheels are super duper sweet. I'm going to have side skirts, but I'm going to redesign them. I want to learn how to do fiberglassing, so I want to do that. It's going to get its metal fenders back, and I'm going to do some fender flares since there's definitely some width to the tires now, and we've definitely got some issues with rubbing, but we're going to fix that. The old Honda seats are coming out. I have a friend who wants those. I do have fender flares there. I really like the way that it drives now. Good steering wheel, good shifter, game changer this past year. Dashboard is good. It's just about everything else on the interior that needs to come out. Need to remove all the Subaru stuff, so MAF, intake, harness, everything. Looking at this bug also reminds me that I have a winter beater Beetle that I need to get put together, if you've seen that in any of my shorts. I'll be going back home in a couple weeks for my mom's birthday, and it's going to be kind of a double whammy. Birthday celebration and get winter beater done. So I think I'll probably be storing the Sequoia because no one seems to want to buy a two-wheel drive truck, and then drive the winter beater back, assuming I can get it put back together well enough. So I just have wheels to do, gotta make sure that they fit. I'm not so sure it's gonna fit well, but I think it might lose its fender liners, and we're gonna make it fit. It's a $400 car. It's gonna be fun. The sun is shining, but it is not warm out here. Managed to get the bug moved over, and then the Bronco in. You know, just I'm not gonna be using the garage. I might as well put it inside. And then, of course, my Husqvarna ready to go. Got some bikes and things that'll be going away soon. But yeah, not a lot of usable space in here this winter, which is kind of on purpose, you know. Just, I don't want to be out here. It's already cold. I'm already not feeling it. Kind of sad, really. I was looking forward to doing more with this here this fall, but it just went so fast. That engine will be coming into the house at some point once I, you know, figure out a couple more things. Yeah, kind of sad. Sad to see it happen.